Tish. We are in green.
Look at that. So, we are back for the continuation of part 2 of Lost in Transmission, the episode I titled Clown College. For reasons that will hopefully at least eventually become clear.
Very cool.
Last time, the players had a long, drawn-out altercation with the college's chancellor, at which point they were basically sent to go and clean out the basement of rats. There's some quite large rats down here. Anything you guys want to add while I just try and not eat crisps loudly?
We had a scuffle with the guards of the college, I think. Actually, no, before that, what did you guys do in the bar? Because you did stuff in the bar. Oh yeah, you got racially abused, that's what it was. You got asked to move out of the tavern for some reason. Like, the guards were, like, corralling you out towards the college. I bought a very basic bootleg alchemy kit as well before this happened, and then we all got to the college where the guy talked to us and was like, you assaulted Madine, so do this job and all is forgiven or something. Did I get everything right?
Well, we were negotiating if we'd get paid, and then he said take them to the dungeon.
Which got misconstrued, yes.
Just to, in my own defense, that was intentional on his part.
Oh,
Well, it is a dungeon. It's also a basement.
There's more to it than...
By the way, Skog, would it be alright if I put some music on, like some ambience dungeon?
I meant to turn back on the game sound.
Yeah, because it's like, oof.
As apparently last time I'd forgotten to put on repeat, which was
Yes.
why it ended, and I didn't notice.
Right. So yeah, we're in a
It's
room.
everyone's audio, by the way.
Those
Just
are
because our
fine.
Discord keeps changing for me, at least recently.
No, everyone's audible, it's fine.
Huh?
Everyone has an audible subscription, all is good. Right.
And, for this episode, Gamergate has won. There's no, gamer girls.
She went home.
She went home, yes. To play Civilization 5 with the Brave New World expansion. Which makes Civ 5 even better with it.
I mean, it does.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's... Oh, okay.
Why did it look like it was filmed in the 70s?
Okay, hey, people. Ash here. Everyone sounds good. Cool. That's all good.
Oh yeah.
Alright, lads, there are 2 mini rats and a thick boy rat. Pro gamer strat, we attack the 2 ads first, then attack large ratto. Or something.
Sounds good to me, since that druid just apparently had a stroke.
Yes, the druid is otherwise indisposed today.
Skog, can we make spot checks before we engage? Because that might be an idea that's good.
Yeah.
Righty-ho. Skills.
I'm going to continue to rustle quietly in the background. I discovered a bag of quality street I'd misplaced.
Ooh,
Oh yes, dude, did you ever fix the, GM issue?
think so.
Cool. You just had to delete the top line.
Yep, there we go. Right, let's hit that. Oh, hell yeah. I get an 11.
There are rats.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had some... Alright, let's see if I...
Oh shit. Eagle eyes.
Grug sees everything. I see through all the nonce.
All right.
You're pretty sure, Grug, the big rat has seen you and doesn't appear to care.
Huh.
Okay. But here's the thing, guys. As pro gamers, do we want to harvest the XP off these rats, so leave them be?
Oh yeah, I just remembered I'm still
Gonna
singing.
put that rat to sleep by talking about irrigation for half an hour.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Well, they live in sewers.
Remember, guys,
they're
get your
rats.
big Danax out if you ever see a rat outside your house, because you know they're literal varmint.
Hit Hit it with the blunt side.
Yeah, hit it with the blunt side. As the great man said. Okay. Guys, you wanna, I guess, attack these boys or not? I don't mind either way.
Yeah, well, we were sent to do this. I have to sing to keep up my song, because I can only do it once a day.
Okay.
Let's smash them.
As long as I
Fucking
maintain
smash
I
it.
don't think we have any possibility for
I
deployment.
can't see any downside to not killing them, to be fair, at the minute, so...
Alright.
I mean, downside to...
Killing it.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm saying. But I don't see an advantage to sparing as well. I'm getting that. Right. Ooh.
Sorry, dice noises.
Dice noises are like crack to the, the D&D players.
He was not afraid to die, not afraid.
Alright, I can do this thing. Alright. Change the result to the original.
Skog learned the valuable lesson of rags to have separate initiatives for all monsters.
It's because they're different types of monsters.
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, you end up with, everything attacks you at once.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's...
Which doesn't make sense if you've got, like, little fast nippy boys and huge fat tanky bastards.
Yep.
Right then. Yeah. I thought this wasn't Toffee, my mistake.
Oh,
Um,
the DM is
you have the
constrained.
initiative, but it's not yet combat, as it were.
Well, I maintain my inspiring song.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're inspired.
Do 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 do. Sorry.
Your courage will never falter. Your blade will never dull.
Bruh.
Oh, hell yeah. Inspirations. Right.
I'm feeling motivated.
Keep on attacking. It'll boost your roll.
it's like gamer fuel in audio format.
You doing anything else?
Well, that was my turn.
May wish to invest in a bow.
Oh, I'm holding my bow.
Can't you shoot
What about a
fire
singing
your bow
spear?
whilst singing?
Let me check what. Let me double check what it takes to maintain.
Pretty sure it's either a move or swift action to maintain.
Starting, it's a standard action, and yep, standard action to maintain it.
Ah,
Oof.
alright. Damn. That's harsh.
Oof.
Alright, what should we attack first? The big dude or the small dude?
Pro
So it's
gamers
small,
attack little boys first.
Medium, and large.
And then I'll go for medium. Let's see. This will move through its threatened range, so I'm gonna be tactical, and no, that's not an option, right? I'll
Just engage
do this.
both of them.
Yeah, the walls are an awkward shape. The map
Yeah.
was not drawn with the walls in mind.
Charge this dude.
There's a lot of secret doors in this map.
Fair enough.
So you're attacking
The medium one.
medium. Okay.
+1 from Korak's distract.
Yep. And it does not count as being flanked due to the size of the small rat, which misses you anyway.
Alright. +2 from charge, I think, because charge.
What
Or
is
is it
Ash
different in
go-godding about?
3.5?
Hmm.
Take that as a yes. Sorry, low energy at the moment.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the biggest.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Right.
Splat the rat.
Nothing personnel, kiddo.
You bring your hammer down on its skull and it just sort of stops.
Right. All is good in the hood.
There was a rat, and then it went splat. Thanks to Grug.
Oh yeah. Alright, that's it for my turn.
Grug.
Right. I will attack with my epic longsword of
Oh, shit.
dangerous. Right.
And you are flanking him because
Yeah.
you've read the Art of War.
Yep. That's the art of war. Okay, let's see. I get a morale boost and I get a flanking boost, so that's +3 in total. The weapon macros are kind of gay, so I'm not going to use them.
Yeah, they're quite nice once you've got them set. Before that, it's a bit annoying. Yeah.
Does that hit?
You hit the little rat?
Okay.
Yes, it hits.
1d8 +1. Actually, do I get damage bonus from morale?
Yeah, you get a +1 to the attack and damage.
Oof, but that is a 1.
You do, however, still kill the rat.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Literal trash mob. You just kick it and it dies.
Does he absorb its soul?
Oh yeah,
No.
like Skyrim
Ratborn.
levels. Oof.
Ratborn.
It is, however, a rat. So,
I can't believe you'd backstab a rat.
Oof.
What a casual.
Filling up your petty soul gens.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is like a Skyrim really low.
Oh, whoops,
no, this
I
is like
had
an
a grand soul gem and I wasted it on that.
oh no, this is like an Oblivion dungeon where it's really bootleg at first.
Oh man, yeah.
Never should have come here.
Literal rats, and
Never should've
goblins
come.
at most.
right, your AC protects you, Stu, as it rakes its claws across your back.
Oh no, this is
Hmm.
unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to eventually rolling well with the only monster in the game that could actually kill you in a hit and then feeling bad about it.
Da, 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 da. Good luck.
Yeah. Well. You see, I
have
continue my song. My song of courage. My song of you.
You should make up some really shitty rap lyrics for it or something.
Here I am with my ninja.
Yeah.
Club.
I'm glad you
Sir Robin rode forth from Camelot.
Hmm.
Under the college, we found a rat. Now it is gonna go splat.
Yes.
Please stop.
Dab on the rat.
Yes. That's what you need.
They should have hired a cat.
Okay. But that dabs on us though. That's.
I originally thought Penny still had a hawk,
It was
so
a waste of us.
Oh yeah.
No,
not a
she's-
goose.
They're just wasting us on this, is what I'm saying. Wait, I thought she had a hawk.
Yeah, she has a goose.
What?
Yeah.
She said a hawk.
No, she changed it to a goose. That's why it's called Chahong.
Sure.
Huh.
Fun time.
Alright. Grug shall charge the critter and strike it using Vanguard Strike, which, if successful, should give people a bonus to strike it for 1 round, which is very.
Alright.
Okay.
You strike the rat. You catch
Oh,
a
yeah.
nasty blow just behind its head, and it is very, very angry at you.
Ah. Nice. In that case, for the next round, people get a +4 to try and hit that particular creature.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, a door just hit me out of nowhere.
Oh
Oh shit, this room is a mimic. Run.
no! He just has a mole at the other end. Oh no, the door's closed and it's like the Star Wars trash compactor.
I just found the my
You gotta wait for
door
Penny to rescue.
image.
Today I'm a bard who does Star Wars music.
Is Simon Man.
Okay. I don't flank it because I think in D20 games you have to like be opposite the other player. You like literally have to be
Yeah.
behind the monster where it can't face you.
You generally have like a 90 to 180 effective arc of vision.
Okay. Right. So +1, +2 for song, and then +4 for Vanguard strikeage. +6.
You strike at it, but its hide is thicker than you would anticipate.
Thick boy.
And your
Okay.
blow
Let me think.
merely skitters off its rather rank hide.
Okay.
Only would be ashamed of you.
Oh yeah.
If only we had Only. We would
Mm.
save the day with his axe.
Oh, shit.
Once more aiming for Han.
I forgot
AC
dog hair in
16.
my mouth.
It
Ugh.
has a successful hit on you. It does you a very grievous 7 damage.
Oof. How many hit points do you have?
I now have 11 hit points, and I will take the other 5 damage next, as it's delayed.
Wait, what's your max HP?
My maximum HP is 13.
Damn.
Okay, this rat actually does some damage. This is
That's a lot
unfortunate.
of damage.
That's a lot of damage. We're gonna need to attack its weak point for massive damage.
Oh, sorry, forgetting to continue the order. Chocolate caramel brownie. The f***'s that?
What?
It sounds really good, and I want to have with you. To be honest.
I'll let you know.
I
I've not
need
seen
my
this before.
sugar.
Just kind of chocolate sauce in chocolate.
It
Oh, it's my
sounds
turn again.
pretty
well,
nice, to be honest.
I'm starting to think with such a small party, you know, now that we're down to the three of us, that my song benefits are being kind of useless. So
Yeah, I was gonna say another attack would probably be more beneficial at this point.
uh, I'm not entirely sure how it works in this system, but is there any penalty for me shooting from here, Skog?
I'll add it on my end. There's a small amount because your allies are there, but you are much
Even if they're
nearer.
adjacent to me?
You have to shoot past them though.
Oh yeah, so but in this system, them being next to you doesn't, you know. Okay, anyway. Alright then. Yeah, okay. Let me check what I need for this. Yeah, just okay.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, technically that should be 20 because I
You
get
hit.
I
Don't
get the
worry.
lingering bonus from my music.
Oh hell yeah!
It'll last for 5 more rounds.
Yeah. So you have hit.
Nice.
Yay! And okay, what's the damage?
Now bows are somewhat infamous for their low damage.
Unless you are very strong. Basically shooting a spear.
There you go.
You can
Okay, that
fire
is
a bow
very
from
low
a safe
damage.
square as opposed to a threatened square.
Indeed.
I have shot it 5.
The rat takes the hit. It is not in a good way, however, it is still standing and is still made of angry teeth and claws. However, it is the grudge holder's turn.
Yes, the grudge holder
The other
shall attack him with stone bones, which is just an attack that does something if I hit.
Oh.
Just sounds very cool, kind of. First, I'm gonna make, because I've read The Art of War twice, I'm gonna perform a 5-foot step to flank him. This count as flanking?
Not yet, but if
Alright.
Kirk or Stu moves, it will indeed be flanked.
Oh hell
However, this rat does look to be on its last legs,
yeah! All right.
which is the same as its original legs, but you know, the
Commit-
phrase holds up. Shall we?
Commit glue pull.
Oh no.
Mid Goblin Cave.
Ooh.
I think it's dead.
Jesus Christ. You keep doing that.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, so
As you take a step, you swing your hammer and you crack the rat under its jaw and just sort of burst its head, so it just sort of flops very messily to the floor in a huge pool of gore. It smells quite bad.
why, dickhead?
You fucking dickhead. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not clean my hammer and just, you know.
Yep.
Actually, Skog, were you there for that conversation?
Yeah, I was there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Be like Braun in Game of Thrones and just put your bleeding sword back into its sheath without cleaning.
So is my arrow recoverable?
Your arrow is the head is recoverable at least. However, the shaft is cracked.
Oh no!
And
Don't
you wouldn't want
crack
a
your
cracked
shaft, mate.
Might want to see a doctor for that one.
Okay, can I make some kind of test? Because I'm going to be an autist again and harvest valuable organs and components from the giant rat.
You can do a test if you so desire.
I don't know what kind of test I'll need to make. Let's see.
I guess
Survival.
an appraise or a survival check, depending on what you want to do with these organs.
Probably survival.
using-
That seems the most practical one in a minute.
Using what's technically the 6 seconds after the fight, I'm going to walk right here so I can see down the hallway.
I don't think I get a good idea.
You reckon that if you were a giant rat, some of these organs might be very useful to you?
Oh, okay.
Such as that giant rat. Probably very useful to it up until a few seconds ago.
Let's see. Trying to think it's not valuable to harvest. I guess, could I skin it?
It would take a while.
I don't think that
We
the
probably don't have
pelt
the
of a rat
time.
would be very valuable.
It is quite a thick pelt, though, you do notice.
Hmm.
But all your slashing attacks have proved, fruitless against it. The arrow did very little damage. It's
Oh,
only the
yeah.
warhammer so far.
Well, I'm
You
hoping
might
I
be able
can...
to make some sort of hide armor out of it, but it would be very makeshift compared to stuff that is readily
We
available.
could just
in the
make a
shops.
rug out of it or a bedroll or something.
Someone just so happens to be a blacksmith.
Let's see. I'll skin it later if we manage to come back here.
Oh, okay.
Like on our way out, maybe, if there's no danger. I'll collect the other 2 rats in my bag if there's still room.
Okay, the medium-sized rat is still about 2 feet long.
Oh, not the medium rat, but the 2 little boys. Oh, you
Oh.
mean that one's a medium rat?
Yeah.
Would would the medium rat's tail be useful?
This is a perfectly good rat.
Not overly, but
Oh. Seemed like a classical.
Well, I'll leave him alone. I'll just take the little boy in my bag if there's still room. We can do stuff with it later.
Yeah, I mean, you could
That was
probably
a
just like
horrifying phrase.
tie it to the satchel, sort of thing.
Yeah, like Witcher thing, where I just tie it to the weapon. We are a very low tier party. We need all the resources we can get.
3 levels between them.
Yeah. I do like the disparity of this, like, massive melee meat shield, and then 2 guys with bows, one who kind of sings a bit.
Yeah, Han is somewhat unbalanced. However,
Yeah.
he is massively nerfed in certain stats to, I guess,
Yes.
compensate.
Oof. When you're an autist.
Yeah, basically.
An autist in strength.
Yeah, it's just Mong strength, basically. Because it was like, do you want to be really shit at some things, but very good at some other things, or do you want to just be shit across?
Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh, dude, I've got a lot of rats. Apparently, I have 5 small ones and 3 of the other medium-ish ones from earlier.
There are quite a few rats.
Oof.
I've left them all conveniently just on the dungeon so I can count them later.
Yeah, we can collect... I should probably stop collecting so many rats, because I think any more and I'll get weighed down. Right.
So I'm trying to work out the lines of sight so you can get visibility.
Fucking breach the room. Breach it, breach it.
Breach and clear.
Oh.
Check your corners.
Check those corners.
I'm gonna
Moving
Dark Souls roll to
Moving
the other side.
Dark Souls.
Oh, guys, remember, I'm as of yet, I'm only capable of singing once a day, so I won't be able to inspire you again.
Oh god. Oh, that's fine. We'll manage. You need to write
I
up
feel
another verse.
I feel like a bit, maybe after we get a good rest, I'll be able to do this twice a day. Not sure how that works, but yeah.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. There are 2 sets of doors. There's one here. One here.
Yes. Let's enter this one first.
Yep. Do the tats.
I would say we should start by checking for any places that don't have door. Oh, never mind. We got into that. Wait, no, hold on. What about right here? Is there a door there?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We
There's
could
not a door there.
What is there?
So I'm having to fill it in with drawn shapes, not squares.
I suppose we
There
should
appears to be a
secure our
hole in the
flanks
wall
before.
where some bricks have been pulled away, and there's some kind of small tunnel into the wall.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Yeah, actually, what we'll do is maybe secure our flanks first and then start room clearing. Just
Figure
like in the
clear
other
anything that
Scogs
doesn't
game
have a
on
door.
spaceships.
Oh hell yeah. Sewer ranger.
Yeah. This kind of feels like the depths in Dark Souls, this level. Not nowhere near as hazardous, though, because there's no, like, giant water pits in the ground.
Can we do a search check to find the bonfire?
Oof. Oh, that might be a bonfire.
Oh,
we
yes.
could level up,
This is the
maybe.
bonfire room.
There is a rather crudely kind of hewn out. Well, it looks to be mostly dirt, but there's a large piece of rock in it. Small room which has some very small tunnels leading off of it, but doesn't pit out anything, you know, even small creature sized. Looks like maybe some kind of rat tunnel that's just been sort of opened up into. However, the doorway is a crawl to get through if you wish to explore further.
Is it a crawl even for a small creature?
It's crawl even for a dwarf, as the doorway is about 2 feet high by about 2 feet across.
Well, I'm only 3 feet tall, so it would just be kind of a crouch walk, right?
Oh yeah, because you are a tiny man.
Yes.
It is not a simple walkthrough, is what I'm trying to illustrate.
Well, yes, I'm saying I'm actually of the size category small, as opposed to the others.
Alright, in that case, send in the tunnel rat.
Off I go, switching to my sword.
Oof.
Just like Nom.
As you have a look around, there does appear to be a multitude of tunnels that lead off of the main room. However, none of them are large enough for anything other than, well, you would hazard a rat.
Now by a rat, do you mean the teeny ones, the medium
Like a
ones, or the
conventional
giant
sized
rat? So the small ones? Okay. I relay this information.
Aye. Cool.
I'm still holding my sword.
Okay.
Why don't we check out what's here, then? I guess we can work our way back through and check the doors.
Yeah. I don't think it'll matter too much. I guess we'll just take this one.
Grug,
Since we're
with
here.
me.
Grug behind you.
Good look.
We shall guard the archer.
So, open the door.
Yes.
Do 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 do.
Oh.
Come on, roll 20. Don't do this to me now.
Okay.
As far as searching down this goes, can we say that we are moving down and maintaining this formation?
Well, before we do that, I want to do the thing every D&D party apparently does according to the memes and Reddit.
Right, what's that?
We're gonna check for traps.
Oh.
I don't know
Right.
how you do that because there is disable device. Is it just a spot check?
Yeah.
So there isn't a check for trap skill.
I'd say a spot check's probably the best one to go with initially.
Not to mention, does stone cutting show us anything about these?
It does work like trap finding if there is anything relevant. Or you make a
Nothing
check.
leaps out at you.
Are there kind of traps that make you fall into them then, if they don't leap out at you?
Not that you can see.
Seems like a sturdy corridor. So, tunnel. Let us be about this.
So at the bottom of the end of the corridor, you can see a eldritch purple glow.
Oh,
Eldritch purple glow.
oh hell yeah!
No, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh, it's supposed to be purple.
No, it's meant to be light.
Instead,
Okay, I guess
use
we'll
your crayon.
Oh, hold on. Wait, do we not see anything beyond this point?
And to very carefully peek around the corner.
Do, da do, da do, da do, da do, da do, da do. Oh, gaze into the iris.
I'm going to gesture for you guys to keep following. Well, by following, I mean, Grogu, next to me and
Dun.
you as
Yes.
well.
Dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do
There is a small
do
square
do
room.
do. Sorry.
In its
Stone
center is a well 8 feet across,
A well?
with a strange shimmering purple liquid in it.
Shimmering purple liquid.
Is it the G virus? Oof. Is it the coronavirus?
Oh no.
No, because the G virus is literally purple because I finished Resident Evil 2 today. The gangster virus.
Maybe. Could I do a sense motive check to try and deduce how potentially dangerous it is?
You can.
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Looks safe
You
enough.
suspect the well wishes you no ill will.
A wishing well wishes
He's
you.
a,
no
he's a
ill
good boy. He didn't do nothing.
will. I'll sense motive on a well, I guess.
All is well.
Oh. Oh.
I may as well also see if I can,
May as well.
if I can determine what this well has in store for us.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh well.
Oh yeah. I can't remember if it was Kotrek or Han that had it. Which of you had that hammer you found on the prologue mission?
I definitely let him keep it.
Yeah, I kept it on me.
Can't help but notice, Han, that your bag is glowing slightly where the hammer is.
I shall have a look and see what is going on in my bag carefully.
Now if you... So, let's figure this out. Is it the hammer or the bag that's glowing?
It's not done this before, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Just an idea, lads, but before we mess with this, we might want to make sure we don't have anything coming behind us.
I mean, I presume. Well, I shouldn't presume, but usually I would expect to hear things behind us.
Well,
well, yeah,
whatever
well, to be
happens
fair,
here
we can
might be loud
secure.
enough to get their attention.
We could secure that first before we mess with the well. Actually, let's do
Yeah. Let us not
Fuck
disturb
with the
the
well.
Ender portal or
The
Nether portal before we
nether
secured
portal.
this area.
My
Give me
God.
just a second, sorry.
I do like how at this point we're all so old we can come up with dumb memes from most things we find in RPG games.
Sorry, I had the wrong thing select. Fucking. There we go. So I'd apparently temporarily lost the ability to scroll the dungeon map, and it was only going in one direction.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like Mario.
Pretty much. Excuse me.
Random thing, Omegon has a purple status icon. Oh, does that
Means
mean
he's
he's on
streaming.
Twitch? Ah.
This is why he is not joining.
Ah.
He's busy on Wednesdays, but he's not busy on Thursdays. We might reschedule the game depending.
Yeah, just like ask MS to maybe change schedule for his game.
Well, how many times do you intend to run it?
On a bi-weekly basis.
Oh,
And it will just be like a one-shot thing.
Open
A
door!
one-shot campaign thing.
you open the door?
Yes.
Unlike the gloom in the rest of the place, you see before you a rather large, brightly lit room.
Oh. Oh no! It's the Skaven!
Grug's eyes begin glowing.
It's time to purge.
Okay, so what in the world do we see here? Also, I really think
Why
he
do they have
needs
Pepe
Penny's drawing
eyes?
now.
It's a reference to a certain image.
Isn't
No, I
that
feel
fucking
obliged.
Grace here?
Also, why is there a Scotsman buried here?
Oh yeah, there is! What the fuck? It's thankyou,
Oh, mate.
the great
As you
warrior
arrive, their
warlord of
conversation
Scotland.
As you arrive, their conversation stops, and they hurriedly scatter around the various statues in the room.
Their conversations, so they are.
Sentient.
What am I looking at?
I'm gonna make a sense motive check to figure out what they are trying.
I
Yeah,
would
I'll
like
do the
some
same.
degree of description of what I actually see here.
There appear to be a large group of semi-humanoid rats. They are wearing very small pieces of ill-fitting armor and clothing.
So I
Literally
take it they've noticed us.
Yes.
Well, alright, boys.
Day, lads.
Time for stretch out my vocal cords. Are you evil?
Okay.
No. Who are you?
My name's
Hold on,
Grug.
hold on. Let me check the languages I speak real quick. Oh, I didn't know. Well, apparently I didn't note that down. Okay then. Well, anyway, are they speaking common to us?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you rats?
We have always been rats. What are you?
I'm Grug.
I am the kin of the masters. I just saw the image change.
Hence why I said earlier, you can blame Han.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
I was going to try and find some proper artwork and edit it. No. When did you get to make a spot check to discern more of the appearance of the rats?
Okay. Yeah, because I want to know if they carry weapons. Oh, hell yeah.
You do notice that they are at least lightly armed. However, you also notice that although I have not drawn it on them because I ran out of time because I forgot I had to go to work, because I'm very organized today, they all appear to be wearing crude face paint.
What color?
Just sort of white, red, blue, purple, sort of odd. It's as if they've tried to paint human faces onto themselves.
That's pretty cringe, bro. Why would you pretend to be something
Bunch
you're
of
not?
bloody conformists.
Why do you paint your faces like that, rat?
This is the thing we do for the great ones,
Oof.
Who are the great ones?
those who dwell above and below.
Oh.
Could you tell us more about these great ones?
There are many of them. They bring us wisdom, offerings. We give to them offerings of our own, and they grant us powers.
What are these offerings?
Many offerings.
Sorry, what did you say? Can you
They
go-
grant us many offerings.
Ah. So, what are these offerings?
Wondrous, powerful things.
I look over at Grug and then I look back at them.
Grug mutters to himself. Not racist, just don't like him.
These great ones. Can you describe the shape of their ears?
No, not rackets.
Are they long? Are they pointy?
Not rat-like tall. They have shown us ways to do things. Powerful things.
what are these things you can do?
You have granted us knowledge. Powerful knowledge.
So, what do you know?
We know that you are meant to die.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck. Get some down you.
This is not cool or epic.
This is not very cash money.
Oh, by the way, these are just statues around them, right?
Yep.
Because I was asking about what I saw in here, and I just realized you never answered that part of it.
Oh yeah. It's the same sort of slightly creepy statues you saw in the castle.
Well, let's not hurt them at the moment. We'll just kill the
Yes.
rats first.
Let's make sure there's
So-
no blood splatters onto them.
Yeah.
Also,
how-
it's a Skaven warlord.
I recommend you take a step back.
Well, I'm gonna use the bow on these boys because they're actually humanoid.
Come on, Karug, step forward. With me.
This looks like a fine choke point over here. I recommend
Yep.
you stay back.
Do you want to die now or later?
Later, I would like to ask a couple questions of your leader.
And ask away.
Hello. Oh, well, okay. First off, let's go. Can you describe what I see? Like, is this-
It's a large, shadowy form of a huge, hulking rat wearing bits and pieces of armor that were sized for a human, just sort of strapped haphazardly to it. It is also
Ah.
carrying a long spear and what appears to be a great sword in its other hand.
Okay,
Ah,
this nigga's serious. Oh god.
ah.
It's a high level invader.
Yeah.
Hello, large one. Are you the leader of these fine gentlemen?
He does not understand you. He only speaks the rat speak.
Oh, okay. But he is your leader, right?
You puny humans thinking size and power means leadership.
I like how all three of us are different
Wait, so
races.
is he not your leader?
He is not, but he is one of our very diligent servants.
Oh, in that case, which one of you is the leader?
I am.
Says the horned rat.
The one directly west of me.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I am the one the gods have chosen to be the most powerful amongst us.
Oh, well.
Edgy boy.
And why'd you look like a poofter?
That is
Would you
a
like to
compliment.
meet my creation?
I would like to learn a bit before though. So how did you get to know these great ones?
They came to us many years ago. They showed us knowledge. They brought us magnificent gifts and unleashed upon us great powers.
Well, what kind of gifts do you accept?
We were given the gift of knowledge and sentience, and these powerful rat-like bodies.
Oh, well, okay, so you have completely free will then. Now,
Yes, yes, yes.
so I gesture towards Simeon or Simon.
Yes.
Are the great ones about his height?
Some are different. They come during the night, or at least they used to. It has been some time, but they will return, and with them we will show them what we have done with the power given to us.
Oh, what were you gonna show them?
Our mighty constructs, our fine carvings, our craftsmanship. We will show them we have not squandered the gifts they gave us when they brought us to their level of knowledge.
I think that might have been a vampire.
Now, so I gesture kind of, to the northwest, in the direction of, the entrance. Do they tend to come from roughly that way?
Sometimes no. They come when they will. They sneak up on us, feather-like feet, and speak to us in our dreams.
Huh.
And we hope that if we've satisfied them, we will be granted more powers.
Well, how do you satisfy them?
Not for many years. But when they used to come, they would come weekly, and we would grant them. They would grant us powers in exchange for our work.
So what is this work?
These statues you see before me are no mere statues. But attached, they can be brought to life to destroy your enemies, cast down those who would oppose you, spread the terror that goes with the great powers.
I saw one of those in action before. They were quite impressive.
Yes. Very impressive. When they are at full power, there are none who can stand before them. Now, you ask many questions. It is our turn. Why are you here?
Well, we were sort of thrown down here by the people above. They said they were having a problem with apparently your kind. Now, I don't actually have an issue with you. But they do.
Very tolerant.
This really creepy fellow with the pointy ears was telling us that he wanted you destroyed, and he was trying to make us destroy you. But I'm not really interested in doing his work. Do they say anything?
Displeases us.
Now, it seems we have common enemies here, up on the surface, considering they want you destroyed, and I don't really care to be their slave. Would you be interested?
You carry the bodies of us fallen on your belts.
Dun dun dun.
Do not think we did not notice.
What? I'm not carrying any. I look around and look at.
You just see
and I say-
all 7 of the rats just going to...
I apologize for my I apologize for my traveling companion here. I will severely reprimand him later. Is there any way we could make that up to you? Maybe a few fingers.
Oof. Bro.
You insult us. You lie to us. You are
No, I
not
don't-
trustworthy.
Oh shit.
Well, how can I prove my trustworthiness to you?
You cannot, for you are known as a liar.
What did I lie? Oh, hold on. What did I lie about?
You said you had not killed rats, and dead rats you carry.
No, I didn't. Well, hold on. Wait a second. I didn't say that though. I said I didn't want to kill them.
My creature is staring. Maybe you will be his first meal.
Oh no.
Now,
Bro.
well,
It's a
You can still
time.
diplomacy, just, initiative.
okay. Now, sorry, Stu. Now,
Oh no, it was worth a
Without
try,
the-
but I didn't think
without-
it.
no, for what I'm gonna say. Now, if I were to strike down the Rat Slayer, would you believe my good intentions?
I, I guess not.
No, because you are not trustworthy.
Oh, hold on. I didn't kill them. I did not kill a single one of them. That is absolutely true.
And yet you consort with rat slayers.
Well, not really with my will. Those on the surface forced us down here together. I didn't have much choice in the matter. and those on the surface are trying to force us against each other.
And yet you seem unfazed by this enforced murdering of my kin.
Well, I was physically forced to do so. I actually was trying to kill them when they threw me down here,
Can confirm.
and I think
Your
that with
logic
you on our
is not sound, tall one. Day dweller. I have food.
wait, how tall is the thing that called me tall one?
Oof.
It's about 4 feet. It's not
Wait,
insane.
really? That guy's saying
That's
4
that's
feet?
taller than me. No,
Yeah,
that
this
wasn't
fella.
talk-
This fella's giant.
thought this was gonna go
Giant
into the-
rats.
It swings at you with its greatsword. Very ineffectually, apparently.
It missed.
Well, I'm going to. I would like to yell out to call off your friend. We are not your enemy. We can help. We can save you from the evil ones on the surface if we work
Rebuild
together.
them.
No, it is too late for that. My beast is hungry.
Oof.
Neither of us are strong enough on our own. Should you slay us, you will be doomed, just as we will be doomed should we slay you.
You underestimate my powers.
Don't try it.
we come from the high ground, don't you?
Yes.
It's over, Pufter. You have a choke point.
The rat moves behind the pillar and starts a rather distressing eldritch chant.
Pillar?
Statue.
All right. I'm gonna be a pro gamer and try and snipe this guy with a bow.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I don't get point blank because I'm not within 30 feet. So I will.
Point blank is 30 feet?
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, imagine you're shooting with a bow. That's pretty much right in front of you.
Okay, so that's 1d20 plus 3. Okay, with the bow. Oof.
Well, you miss.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of obstructions between you and it. Fortunately, you don't hit any of your allies, you just don't hit anything at all.
Well, I have precise shot as well, so I don't know if
It
that.
does not help.
Okay.
Grug.
Well, as a swift action, go into the stance of the martial spirit. Just gets very angry, I think, and going to strike at the critter, forming a vanguard strike once more.
Oh, okay.
Are you singing, Korak, or not? I take it you're not.
No,
Alright.
nope. Can only do that once a day at level 1.
Yeet.
Can do it once per day per bard level. I probably would have been keeping it up this whole time if
Does
we had
that hit?
all of us.
It does not. You
Alright.
strike against it, and its armor just, holds against the blow.
Oof.
Well
Yes.
then.
That'll be it for my turn.
Oh, wait, I have something to. I need to check something useful. What kind of action is this? That's a standard action. Yeah, not worth it. Well, I suppose basically I'm going to swing my sword at it.
Alright.
Take a single Dark Souls stab.
Let's see, where's my... Okay, that'll be a just a flat out d20.
Alright.
Damn.
You swing your sword, and it just glances off another one of its armored plates. There's also you notice a foul odor coming from it.
Oof.
Hmm. How
Call
foul?
off, call off your friend. We do not wish to fight you.
The smaller rats grab short spears and knives from against the walls,
Oof.
and big lad here takes another swing, this time at and misses. Apparently, I can't roll for shit. Hey.
It's because he's short, so he can't really
The
get
Eldritch
the point.
chanting continues, although it is a slightly faster pace now.
Oh no. Okay. Does Vanguard Strike only work if you successfully hit the guy?
Yeah, it does only work, but it's wasted.
Okay,
So-
I'll keep sniping the guy then, I guess. I don't know what would be better to kill the big guy or kill the caster. I think I should kill the caster, honestly.
If you can, kill the caster.
Nope. Okay.
The bow jams.
My bow jams again.
Shit.
That's terrible.
As you draw your bow back, your fingers slip on the string, and
That's
before
the
you've even
second
drawn it
time.
halfway, it twangs flat again.
I need to get a better bow or something. Thing is, it's quite a good bow. It's a composite longbow.
Yeah, you should get hit with it.
Let's see. Grug is going to smash his head in, or at least attempt it.
Oh, Rick, you mate, I swear on them.
Oh, mate. No point in doing a full attack.
You're striking with your hammer?
Yep.
Okay, so you strike at just above one of its knees, where the armor is thinner, and you can hear a crunching sound from behind its armor, and it stumbles for a second.
Oh, you just got rocked, mate.
I'm going to say, don't make us hurt it anymore. Call it off.
Diplomacy.
Anyway,
yeah.
I guess I'll. If that doesn't mean anything, I guess I just roll.
Yeah, the
9.
you don't hit it. It parries you with its the staff it carries in its offhand.
Oof. Dark Souls parry. Oh no.
Small rats start surrounding and are holding out their spears in readiness. But currently, the large rat has you in the doorway.
Fortunately, our tactical positioning was good.
Oh, could we close the door and then kick it in to knock the rat over, just like in Mordell?
No. And once again, the great rat. It seems very clumsy, but it does take a great swing at you with its sword again. A thin blue light is starting to fill the room around the horned rat. Also, I've realised I didn't have it so you could see the auras, I don't think.
Nope.
Nope.
There we go. That might help. To put an aura around the well earlier so you could see it, and I forgot to apparently turn the aura on.
Oof.
Well done, me.
The aura was having a power surge.
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy.
Right. There's a problem here. Normally, I would switch to my sidearm because it's always faster than reloading, as we all know. But there's no space for me to actually melee attack, so Skog, how long does it take me to re-string a bow in the middle of a firefight?
The bow is not de-strung, it is your fingers just slipped on the string.
Is that it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you tried to draw it too fast and basically just kind of
Just fucked it
fumbled
up. Okay, I'll take another shot at the caster for now. Even though I've
used the arrow that is still probably like knocked to the string.
Yep. Oh hell yeah.
You do manage to get the shot almost on target, but it plinks off of the statue as it catches in the robes. Although you have hit very near the creature's head.
Yeet.
It's, shall we say, looking rather distressed as it continues its chanting.
I'll just keep doing that then. I might distract it. Okay, suppressive bow fire.
Suppressing fire! Alright. Grug shall make another attack. Let's see. Should we try and push back the creature, or shall we just, like, try and kill it?
I would say keep it in this position, because then the other rats can't attack.
Right.
Well, considering I'm not even
Yeah.
being asked for diplomacy rolls, I'm taking it that I have no chance of convincing them. So
It doesn't appear to care, I think, is the politest way of putting
I'm not
it.
talking. I'm not talking to it. I'm talking to them when I say that stuff. That's why I said call off your friend.
They don't appear to care either.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right, in that case... Yeah, because what I was thinking was I push back the creature far enough so that one person can slip through and try and kill the caster, but then again they'd be attacked by all the spear dudes. So
Yep.
I'm gonna have to deal with the more pressing issue, which is the absolute unit in the corridor.
Oof.
You, again, manage to catch it on a thinner point of its armor, and something else goes crunch behind its armor plating. It is looking rather the worse for wear. However, there is a pale vapor now exuding from the wounds.
Oh shit, he bleeds white phosphorus.
Pale vapor. Could I use a sense motive to, I don't know, deduce something from that?
You can have a go.
Right.
You reckon it might be some kind of like fungi or something that was inside the armor if it's been like left vacant for a while, as you can vaguely remember some of your former trail companions having left their armor out in the rain and coming back to find it sort of nasty.
Sorry, what in the rain?
Like armor and stuff, where it's just gotten sort of damp and nasty.
That's nasty.
Leather especially can be.
That's nasty.
Halt, rockin' mate.
Where is Kortnak?
Yeah.
Severe.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, it didn't say it was mine. Now it does. Never mind. Really only useful in matters of charisma, and those are all not available to me. So
Sing a song. You're the piano man.
I can't.
Why not? Oh, right, never mind, it's expended. Bruh. Hug.
Yes.
Shit. Right.
Yeah. I said call him off.
yeah.
15. Yeah, no, that misses two, right?
It does not appear to be able to hear you over the slightly, almost like lightning-like crackling that is slowly filling the room around it.
I'm not talking to it.
I think he's trying to attack the creature.
The smaller rat folk do not appear too concerned with listening to you. And the larger rat monster doesn't appear to care. continue to kind of vaguely try and menace you with spears.
Boog.
Very little actual effect, as they, you know, are not the sharpest pennies in the drawer.
Oof.
No offense to the penny. Oh, for fuck's sake. That dice is going on the dice, like, failure pile.
The bad dice.
A somewhat concerning kind of shout. You can hear something of that sort of,
The power of the Great Ones flows through me.
Oh no, he's a psycho.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Oh, he's charging up his
Awesome.
laser. I'll take another shot. I don't know if
Oh.
there's anything I can do to boost this. I don't know if you can do focused attacks or anything.
not really. Not
Okay.
level 1, I don't think. Anyway.
Go prone for a moment.
Oh yeah, I'll drop
Just
shot
even
with,
taller.
with my longbow drop shot.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shoot the caster. I'm tempted to fire one at the big guy, but I think he'll eventually get killed, so... Caster. Yeet.
Again, you managed to catch another arrow in the hood of the statue in front of it.
Oof.
And this time the arrow catches flame in the from all the lightning in the air. Quite impressive, but not very helpful.
Oh well.
Gurug shall attempt another strike at the creature. Just keep smashing at it. Like a large iron.
With his metal necklace.
Metal necklaces. Metal necklace.
Yes. Okay.
The Great Hammer continues to crack away at the weaker points of its armor, and it is having a bad time.
How bad of a time is it having? Would I be able to make a heal check to deduce?
The sort of weird vapors coming off its wounds are getting slightly more noxious.
Oh shit, one of the statues
Can
is a
I-
plant.
This feels rather useless. So, can I take? Tell me if this is a valid, set of moves in a turn. The 5-foot step to move there, and I want to fire my short bow at him.
You can try, yeah.
Okay.
Hand prevents you from getting an attack of opportunity on yourself, so.
Well, I thought the 5-foot step prevents that.
Even so. Yeah. It depends how you do it sometimes.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh
Bruh.
hell yeah.
Bruh. Nice.
You hit the rat.
Wait, how do critical hits work in this? I actually don't know.
You
Times
can
two?
roll to confirm the crit.
What do you mean?
Roll again. Just a d20.
Wait, I have to roll again?
That's for
Oh.
the. What's it called? Sometimes you have it roll to confirm the crit, other times you just roll double damage. I tend to go for the roll to confirm the crit. For how much damage, sort of thing.
So, you want me to roll a d20?
Yes.
Okay.
Bruh.
Well, that's
Roll
a 1
again.
in 400. Roll again out of curiosity.
Fucking pink mist him.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, you can roll damage with your arrow, and I shall double it.
That's all? Okay.
Oh, so the second one didn't confirm.
You can't do more than a double.
4 damage. Hell yeah. Size modifier to weapons is, I guess, somewhat realistic, but it's kind of annoying. I've
Yeah,
noticed.
you get a really good shot, but you don't.
It's
You
harsh.
manage to catch the rat in the jaw with your arrow, and it sinks quite deep in, almost into its neck, and it is shaken, shall we say.
Oof.
Call it off, or the next one will be it.
I shall respond when it's its go.
Okay.
Potentially. The smaller rats look somewhat nervous now.
Not a single roll has been allowed.
It's the lad.
Without the failure die. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did it miss?
Oh yeah. Right, the rat with a large amount of an arrow sticking out of its face manages to maintain its composure just long enough, and it continues its eldritch chanting.
Oh,
It is, however, somewhat faster now, as if it is in a hurry.
oof. Well, I'll go for another shot at the caster boy. Try and follow up. Oh no, my bow slipped.
It seems the condensation in the room is making your fingers slippery.
the white mist
You
vapor.
gently twang the bow.
Do I get a sick bee out of it at least twanging the bow? Okay.
Skog, would I be able to attempt something along the lines of like a cold shot targeting his head?
You can, but it will be difficult for you because its head is slightly above your reach.
Ah, I see.
It's about 8 feet tall. You're basically just smashing the shit out of its legs.
I see. Right. In that case, I'm just gonna go for the slow and steady approach. It is the dwarven way after all.
You can still try a cold shot. It'll just be slightly more difficult for a good reward.
Alright. In that case, sure, I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Oof.
You take a, you try and do the old kick it in the ankle to try and bring it down to one knee and then smack it in the face. Instead, you just kick its ankle and it doesn't move. And you just sort of awkwardly stumble.
Bruh.
It's cold like.
Yep.
See if I can repeat that. Yeah, like that's even possible. I'm gonna shoot at that thing again. Then.
It's only a 1 in... I'll just quickly work it out what you're doing.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure I missed.
With an 11, yes.
12.
It's only a 1 in 8,000 that you'd have got a 20. And 160,000 to get a crit. Good. But yes, you do not hit on this occasion. Smaller rats shuffle closer in their attempt to actually join in as they're getting rather restless.
Oof.
The great one!
Oof.
Oh no.
I don't like the sound of the second dice.
Or the third.
Hmm.
So, as it finally seems to have, you know, acquired its sort of composure enough, it strikes you with basically a backhand from its greatsword. And as it's a double-edged blade, it still has the effect, and it basically hits you full across the front of your chest and does you 7 basically bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Touching my bones.
Oh, no.
Grog, are you okay?
But a scratch.
My ritual is nearly complete.
Oof. Okay, I have a marginally better chance of hitting this boy. But this guy, they're kind of both almost dead, so I don't really know who to shoot at this point. Because another hit from the big guy might fuck Han up a bit. What do you guys think? It's kind of a 50-50 either way. Who
Yeah,
to
I'm
shoot.
thinking like if we kill the guy in front of us, who's the main issue at the moment, we can rush the caster.
Alright. I will go for an epic point blank shot at the guy, which gives me another +1 to hit and damage. Oof. And a really shitty roll.
Your arrow pings harmlessly off of some of its armor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. Grug is a bit mad. So he's gonna strike him using Stone Bone, which is just a normal strike that does something if I hit someone. Something cool, somewhat.
Sure.
Namely, to prevent me from dying.
You have a lot of
Which
these
I
fancy
kind of
abilities.
Yes.
You get for being mentally troubled.
Yes.
Dude.
It balances. You do
I've
nothing but
bought these abilities with my IQ.
Need to have a very high IQ to understand the intricacies.
I used to be a scientist like you. Then I became a crusader. Oof.
This is sad.
Very
You
sad.
managed to utterly rend part of its armor, however, it seems unfazed by this. The vapors again still continue to smell really quite bad now.
Da, 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 da.
Korak.
Cool.
Pew.
Pew
19.
pew lasers.
This is against the rat? Or the big rat? Or the
The
wizard
cat,
rat?
the wizard rat.
You managed to strike it again, this time in the arm. And let's add rather satisfying shriek. I want to roll the damage.
Oh.
Yeah. The rat is not looking particularly good. It is getting very sort of woozy looking. Although it continues to sort of stumble on its chanting.
This is your last warning. Before anyone gets killed.
Talking of someone getting killed.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
This time, Han, you take a mere 6 damage. As it batters you once more with its greatsword.
Ouchie, my bones.
Grug!
Yee! The chanting from the horned rat has changed quite noticeably, and it continues at a slower pace. The light is starting to turn a slightly ominous orange.
Oof. Orange man. Bad.
Oh no, orange is the opposite of blue.
Orange is the new
No.
blue.
I'll try no scope the big rat again, I guess,
Yeah, it is orange.
before it kills us all.
Yes.
You
Hell
hit
yeah.
the rat.
Do I have to roll crit?
No, you didn't roll a 20.
Oh. But does that my bow have a threat range of 18?
You rolled
You
16.
didn't. Yeah.
Do you not even use
It's about the
mods?
dice roll.
Oh, really?
It's the dice
That's
roll, yeah.
gay. Okay.
Otherwise, modifiers will make crits ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
I thought that was how it worked in Pathfinder, to be honest, in other games.
Not Pathfinder.
Oof.
Although it is basically very similar to 3.5. Anyway.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2. Okay.
You managed
Slightly.
to catch the rat in its throat. Now lets out a rather distressing gurgle,
Nice.
and
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
vapors increase in their potency.
Oh no, it's shitting white phosphorus everywhere.
Dying! Alright.
Is it finally dead? No?
In that case, I shall form another attack at the creature and hope I hit. For the love of God, please fucking hit.
Wait, who did you just hit, Stu?
The big boy. In the throat.
Oh,
In the throat.
okay.
Bug.
Ooh.
Bugging shit. Alright, I'm on 0 hit points, lads.
Oh.
As your slightly debilitated state, shall we say, starts to catch up with you, you draw your hammer back and you just sort of clumsily strike near its feet.
Oof.
Floor tiles still crack under the weight of the blow. However, it is insufficient to damage the creature. Kurak.
I'm gonna see if I can finally finish off that wizard. Looks like I can't.
No.
The great one. No.
The rat, when attempting to do some presumably ill thought out overhand strike, catches its blade in the door frame and it sticks there.
Oh, Dark
Now
Souls.
I make good decisions. Meanwhile, at the other end of the room, there is a rather distressing sort of very sharp inrush of air, and then it's kind of rather distressing squelching sound.
Oof.
And the horned rat is replaced with a rather distressing pile of dust and bone, some fragments of cloth.
Oof.
In
It
the
looks like
room.
sea.
When
Huh?
you hold back the party, but you actually just botch the ritual. Or do you?
Mr. Man.
I'll shoot the lad.
I'd like to
Okay.
imagine really-
Bruh. That's a
That's
great.
more mathematical.
Roll to confirm.
Okay, it's
Say.
the co-rat.
It's because Roll20 is an algorithm,
Yeah.
not actually ran. But
Oh.
yeah. This seems to be a good turn of events, so I'm not
Okay,
complaining.
1d.
Apparently bows are really good at critting.
I only do 8 damage, but that's still quite nice.
8?
If you double it for being a crit, I don't know.
That'd be 6.
Yeah, it's 6. However, your next shot has managed to catch it just on the opposite side of its neck, which you said previously, and its head tumbles away in a shower of gore.
Oofed. A glory kill.
Oh hell yeah!
And it falls slowly back, dead.
Yee.
Collapses in a rather untidy pile and starts to ooze unpleasantly. Grug.
Grug shall
Upon
charge
seeing
one
that,
of
can I
these.
yell surrender?
No. You do that on your turn.
Oh,
Grug
I
shall
can't
charge one
talk.
of the
Not
sad
my turn.
creatures and strike at, in the hopes of being invigorated by its death.
Have a go. When roll 20 gets there.
Yep.
Oof.
You turn the rat into a rather two-sided mist.
Why am I just really good at hitting like sort of defenseless creatures, but against monsters I'm kind of sad. Just plink off. Hooray! I'm no longer dying.
It's something correct.
Sorry. Okay, let me. Can I switch back to my sword as I move around to
Yeah.
here and? Well, yes, I'm kind of hidden, but anyway, I'm attacking this one. Just
Oh,
11.
you hit it.
Let me double check how much damage that is. That's D6.
As you move to strike it, it attempts to parry you, but ineffectively, and you cut off almost all of its head.
Oof.
Is it dead?
Traditionally, that's how that works, yes.
All
I'd
the
like to
young-
yell at the last one. Surrender!
You underestimate the power of the great.
And it lunges you with a spear. Badly.
Oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I've hit you, what, twice today?
Who? Oh, us as a whole.
Yeah. Man.
I'll move and plink an arrow into this boy. Oof.
That is a hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2. Okay.
And it kills it. Or
Oh.
at least it debilitates it adequately that it's not trying to fight anymore. And is
Oh,
lying
hell
on the
yeah, we've got
floor in
prisoner.
a progressively larger puddle.
Oh no. Okay.
Are you saying it's not dead?
It's not 100% dead, but it's definitely not going to fight you anymore.
Okay, so wait, are we out of combat or?
No.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Ooga booga. Now what?
Man has had to go. It is Grug's go.
Right. I'm gonna use Stone Cunning, which I guess would be appraise or search.
Do you actually have to
To,
roll for stone cutting?
Yeah. Essentially, it sort of works like
Oh, you're talking about how
either
it
trap
gives you a
finding or
yeah.
it gives you a bonus.
What
Right, yeah.
purpose is this for?
To see how lifeless or not lifeless this thing. The one from which an eldritch glow emanated nearby.
I'll say a spot check's probably the easiest one for that.
Alright. And it is stone, so I get a +4. Hell yeah.
It does appear to be moving slightly, and is still ablaze. After that shot earlier, set it on fire.
Hold on, what was moving again?
This one.
In that case, I would like to charge and attack.
Yeah, you can do
I
that.
think that might be a good idea. Hopefully. We shall find out. Groog. As a matter of fact, he's gonna attempt to pro game a move. And he shall attempt to bull rush it,
Oof.
Alright.
which doesn't provoke.
How inflammable is your armor?
Is he on fire?
Yes.
I did not realize he was on fire. In that case, I'll just strike him.
So I
With a
mentioned
hammer.
it was on fire.
Alright, I didn't quite catch that apparently.
That's fine. I would accept that that is an unexpected thing to be happening.
Yeah. Because yeah.
It was the arrow that caught in the electric field earlier and caught fire in its clothing.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea for me to headbutt a burning man.
Especially if it's made of
Burning
stone.
stone
Yes. I'm a
It's like
member of
headbutting
North
Mr.
FC,
X.
but
Listen,
I'm
if
not
it's
that
on
much
fire,
of a
you're
member of
if
North
it's
FC.
on fire, you're supposed to kick it in the groin.
I headbutted a burning statue.
I kicked the
Well, if you're gonna
burning
go with that, that
statue
would
so
actually
hard in the
fracture your skull.
balls. I broke the
The artwork
tendon.
for
in
that
the
might be quite nice. to do.
I died of concussion.
Oh,
So how did the accident happen? Well,
Funny you should say that.
I headbutted the wall. Oh.
you strike at it in a rather detrimental fashion to its structure.
Good.
I'm being creative and or slow. You get to pick, I guess. Things I meant to do earlier, mostly. Yeah, it's still standing. It's got some rather large cracks across it that are filled with a weird blue light. Also, it is coat racks go.
well. Oh yeah, wait, is there a rate? Okay, yeah, there is. I am going to walk up and cast resistance on Grug.
Oh hell yeah.
Resistance to what?
Just resistance. It gives him +1 to saving throws.
Oh, okay. Just check.
Nice.
It's a level 0 spell.
Might come in handy when the burning man decides to give me a hug.
Oh, Pasta's playing the edgiest game right now on Steam. Look at the title.
Path of Destruction, is it?
No, Stories, the Path of Destiny, spelled in a really elaborate way. So damn.
Oh god.
So
Ah.
The
How
statue
epic.
attempts what you may describe as some kind of martial arts maneuver at you. It is unsuccessful, though.
oof, Kung Fu statue, man. I feel like arrows are not good against statues. So I'm gonna do pro gamer move and draw a long sword and charge in here, I guess. I don't know if that would help with flanking or if I need to be like there to do it.
Journey behind.
Well, I'll go there for now and the next turn I'll move a bit so I can flank it.
Yeah. I guess you wouldn't want to step in the liquid dust.
No, liquid dust is pretty gay. Okay. What do I get? Strength and base attack bonus. Oof, I Dark Souls slam my sword against it, I guess. Ching.
Yeah. You essentially very slightly sharpen a small amount of your sword.
Oh, hell yeah.
And or blunt the fuck out of a very small amount of your sword.
Mm.
You decide.
Right. I'm gonna 5-foot step over here
Yep.
and smash him. It's the art of war. Oh shit! I accidentally opened something.
Only fight your
Right,
enemy when
thug.
you outnumber him.
Right.
I mean, according to our war, we should have just ran away from this fight.
Indeed.
My stubby legs.
That's not very Sun Tzu of you. Quick, execute the concubines.
Oof.
Right, anyway.
One day we will have our own kingdom and write our own book on the art of warfare. It does kind of feel like a Mountain Blade party at the minute. Oh shit.
Kind of does. Oh hell yeah.
In its already weakened state, your hammer blow turns the statue into rather large, pointy chunks, wrapped loosely in some kind of fabric bag. And it is functionally gone.
Oh shit. We did it. I'm gonna step away from the cum.
The cum pile. Something very unnerving about it being a pile.
I guess we should have a look at this guy's weapons, because he actually had some nifty stuff on him. Although I feel like it'll be rusted because rats. Do we roll a spot or search check to see what loot is lying among the combatants?
Yeah, you can do a search, or you can take a while doing it, and I can just list it off in a dramatic order. However, you have made quite a lot of noise.
Like, we should probably search the rest of this area and then,
Then move on, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is a consideration.
should we take a while, guys, and just search everything? We'll search the sarcophagus last, is what I would say, because
But let us first just
pick up the
Clear
other
this
weird
out.
shit.
because there was a few rooms that we haven't looked at yet.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Oh,
I
first
guess
of
if
all,
one of us just keeps watch.
first of all, a
should be
heal check.
fine. Oh hell yeah!
So I thought the proportions were wrong on that one. It's like, why is that so big?
Okay, I'm gonna be a combat medic and try and heal your boy
I'm an engineer. I can repair you.
with natural herbal remedies from China.
Alright.
Healer's kit, no. Why is it asking me if I have a healer's kit or not? I guess it gives me a bonus.
Gives you a bonus.
Yeah.
I need to buy one of them.
Now
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
14.
Healing in D&D. Okay, good news. Han,
Yes.
you are not going to bleed to death, as that is the main thing it's good for stopping.
Oh nice.
However, I don't think you're bleeding to death anyway, as you took pretty much purely bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
However, you are only going to regain 1 hit point a day.
Oof. Luckily, I get slightly invigorated by killing other people.
Yeah.
The logic on that is
Just
sound.
gotta find some rats.
Well, at least you're not bleeding. Okay.
Yeah.
Did anyone else take any damage?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now that that's been taken over, I'm so glad I remember that actually. Looting.
Yes.
So it's over.
It's all over but the crying.
So is this thing still alive?
It is not alive anymore.
Oof. It probably bled out, I'm guessing. I could have maybe saved it, but it's a rat. Oof.
Alright, whilst you guys are searching, Grug shall keep watch.
I do like how Facebook is really fucking patronizing sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So I thought I had a
That's
dig
a-
for a message, and I thought I'd check it while you were deciding what to do next. He goes, "Your post is performing well. It's got 3 likes. Fuck off."
Oh hell yeah!
Bruh, fucking moving up in the world, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I didn't know you were a
misled
social
now.
media influencer, Scott.
Oh, that is Jesus.
That's it's a big oof.
I really
So-
hate those. Oh, go on, go on.
Ah, that's fine.
No, I'm just saying on Facebook, I really hate those things where it's like, "Hello, Stu. We have compiled a list of all your memories from this year in this like shitty slideshow." And it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 images, like,
Oh.
because I made 2 posts in the whole year. It's like, oh, hell
when,
yeah.
Or when
I
Google
like
Make
does
me
that
feel
with
like
the
an
photos you
absolute
actually put back in.
unsociable
Years ago.
faggot.
I like it. I remember someone I posted that on one of the shit posting groups I was in. The whole here's something that happened to you a year ago, and it was just like someone's like dog had died.
Well done,
Going,
Silicon
wow,
Valley.
fuck you, Facebook.
Okay.
How do you mean to go through loot, or do you want to roll for each thing? See what you find.
I guess we roll for the things.
Cool.
Do we all roll or one of us roll?
I'd say if you each roll for different things, or one of you rolls for all of the things as you go through them.
Is it search?
I would assume so.
Okay.
Things that are obvious will be very easy to find. Just,
I'll just roll a
so you're
general
aware.
search check for everything then.
Okay, so is this for the big lad?
Yeah, mainly.
Okay, it appears to have a large, it appears to be an oak wood staff that's approximately 6 feet long. And it also appears to have a very strange, very rusted greatsword. However, it seems that bronze has been attached to each side. Give it a rather weird composite design.
Very cool.
It's somewhat unbalanced, however, it's a
could melt it
great
down.
sword. So,
I mean, is it better than Grug's hammer? I'm guessing not,
No.
because it's shit and rusted.
not for Grug anyway, as it's about 5.5, 6 feet long.
Oh, I don't think any of us could really use that thing properly then. I
Yeah.
might be able to use it, but I don't know what the stats on it are like and requirements.
I might be able to like work on the weapon itself because I'm a black. So
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say you could maybe improve it and reforge
It might be an interesting artifact, but it's probably not going to be good.
We'll
for
take it with
combat
us
or anything.
anyway.
Yeah. Into the pile.
And the oak staff, in case we want to look cool and edgy. I don't know.
It's also wearing a huge amount of just bits and pieces of armor and chainmail and leather.
Fuck all that.
As you kind of dig through it, you notice that bits of its flesh don't match.
Oh no.
Like the arms and legs appear to be from different reaches.
Oh god.
I was considering let's take all that armor with us, but maybe we should.
I mean, I don't really want
Maybe
to
we
touch
should-
armor that's been on an abomination. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a bit gay, and it also secretes a mist, apparently, so
Yeah.
the armor's probably tainted by some gay thing. Yeah, I'll leave that alone. Besides, we can get leather and chainmail and
I can work on these armor sets whilst drinking some Corona beer.
Yes. Now, everyone gather round
Now,
for
now
the
for the
epic-
loot box.
Yeah. Of Scotland.
Scotland.
Is it the grave of the great warlord Adancula II? Oh god, what a lad, Jesus.
In all of the size of this lad.
Oh, no, he's looking at us. He's did a flip.
Apparently I put it the wrong way around.
Okay.
Shit, it's Jimmy.
Flip.
Jeez.
It is apparently a very wide skeleton. However, it does appear to have been desecrated at least once, from what you can tell. Not all the bones are in alignment. Some of them appear to be having, well, clumsily replaced. For example, 2 of the femurs aren't the same size.
Ugh.
And there appears to be a 3rd one in the side for some reason that also doesn't match.
Ugh.
Kind of suspect that this is more of a sort of storage locker than a, proper grave.
I feel I'm disappointed. It said Scotland was on the box. I was expecting more.
Right, well, let's not desecrate the corpse.
I feel like it's already been desecrated, so maybe just taking the bones out and leaving it empty would be more respectful.
Sorry, so did we identify anything about what this giant skeleton is?
Appears to be a slightly taller than usual human.
Maybe we could
That is-
purify it and leave some candles for it and shit. Ah, no. No one's really religious, though, exactly.
It's not perfectly to scale.
Ah, fair enough.
He's a 10 feet tall man. He's a space marine.
Oh shit, it's Gilliman.
Yeah. Does have the same blues. Oof. Mudding. Is there anything else, or is it just a tall skeletoid with bits on it?
No, you have a careful riffle through the cobwebs and stuff. It doesn't appear to come up with anything. And the lid of the sarcophagus does appear to be heavily worn and scratched. And does
I'll,
appear to have been desecrated itself at least once.
Apparently he is 9'6".
So this thing is thoroughly desecrated, you say?
Yeah.
And it's some freak. Oh yeah, how tall did you say it actually was?
About 6.5, 7 foot. You're not quite
Damn.
sure. As I say, the limbs don't really match.
The limbs don't match.
Still pretty tall.
Could it be an elf?
I mean,
He's a sturdy build, it's not
Elves
an
are
elf.
generally quite short and slim.
They're short.
Well, they're, not generally 6.5 foot tall and built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah,
I
the width can give it away.
guess I'll just offer it a quiet bootleg prayer and then just close the lid on.
Alright.
Well, I'm trying to think here. There's obviously a reason it's here, and there's obviously something. So who?
Could we use sense motive?
No, yeah.
I'm-
I mean,
Yeah.
could we search it, see if there's something hidden in it, maybe? Under it.
I mean, can. I would require a bit more specific than just general searching, though.
Yeah,
before-
like a hidden button. Maybe there's like some staircase underneath it.
Yeah, you can do a search for that.
Bruh, 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 bruh. No.
You have a look around, you can just find. You at a guess, like 2.5 sets of hands and slightly more wrist bones than you would have expected.
Hmm.
It's all just sort of a weird mess.
I suggest we don't get any blood on it after what happened with the statues at the other place.
Indeed.
I'm gonna pee on it.
Oof.
Okay.
Grug shall oblige you do not desecrate the corpse further.
Okay,
Citing dwarven tradition of honoring ancestors and all that jazz.
but this isn't our ancestor.
Good point, cousin.
Okay, yeah, I go through with my experiment.
Oof.
Okay. It's a bit pissy and it kind of smells in here now. At this end of the room as well as the other.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, as far as I can tell, it didn't do anything.
I'll close up then, I guess, if there's nothing else.
Yep. Gotta be somewhat respectful. why does this guy
I offer a
smell
prayer
like
and then
pee?
he pisses on it afterwards. So, okay, we're done.
I write an F in the
Ryan
It
Evans.
just occurred to me I literally pissed on his grave.
Yes.
in his grave.
In his grave. Like, I'm just saying, he probably upset somebody. He probably upset a dwarf at some point, so I'm probably fulfilling some grudge. Also,
Okay.
with all the different body parts, at least some of them must have been elven.
Oh. So, lads, should we check the other rooms first, then go back to the little
Yes.
purple well and see what's
Yep.
up with that?
Yep.
Then we head back to the nether portal.
Yep.
I'm sorry, it just really looks like one.
Dungeons.
looks what? Sorry.
It just really reminds me of a nether portal. It's the
Oh
colors.
yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, that definitely looks like a
What would you care to do?
end portal maybe.
Oh yeah, sorry. Do I recover any of my arrows? Do I roll
Yeah,
You
same here.
find 2 arrows around the room that have clinged off things that are not beyond damage.
All right, cool.
And you find 2 more arrowheads that are in serviceable condition.
2 heads. Okay.
Do you want to try it, Fletching?
Well, since you're the fancy crafter, I'll hand you that extra arrowhead I had earlier. So there
Yay.
you
Oh, geez,
Anyway.
mate.
go. Open sesame.
Oh. Oh. That's kind
I
of
am holding my
underwhelming
sword,
after
by
we...
the way.
Yeah.
Do we have to kill all the rats as part of our job?
Wait, are they actually attacking us? Oh yeah, that is kind of our job, isn't it, to clean this
It
place
is.
out?
And if we are more thorough, we might get like, I don't know,
Buddy.
we might actually get a reward for this. So let's,
Yeah,
let's
if we go full
Besides, after-
hullabug on.
yes,
Well,
let us
well,
be
well-
industrious about this.
Well, when you think about it, I mean, you know, with how those rats down there, the rat men, you know, slighted us, I think it's only reasonable we avenge this grudge by cleansing the place.
Exactly.
It's like a mini exterminatus.
We are like the ATF, but for rat.
Flashbang. Okay, kill all the rats.
Guess we roll initiative once again.
Yep.
Oof.
Bruh.
Bruh, the epic initiative.
Glowing eyes.
For success, there's a failure.
Bring the failure dice back into the main pool and hope that they've learned their lesson.
Oof. Beat them until they roll properly. I hope the chat's
They
having
have
a nice
not
time.
learned.
Oof.
We've not had any chat since 8 o'clock, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oof.
for an hour
Yeah,
and
it's
2
fine.
minutes.
It's quieter today, but we're having a productive episode.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
it's good fun.
it could be worse. Grug.
As Grug screamed, "Charge
more
this,
strong,
you
dependent
bastards!"
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
it's Penny that brings
That
the
don't need
viewers.
no woman.
Oof.
Oof.
I wonder how Penny would feel about you killing some kind of eldritch abomination that was made of rats. We may never.
I
know.
think she was kind of
Okay,
pissed
never
off with them last time, so
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna charge in for a headbutt.
Oh,
Perform a bull rush,
what a bro.
Okay.
which doesn't provoke, because I'm a game.
See if I can reflex save it.
Let's see. That'd be.
Oh,
Bruh.
hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I bull rush it. I think.
Although it tries to move to intercept you, it doesn't expect you to be coming at it with your head.
My mother always told me to use my head. And I'm gonna roll for damage now.
Oh, okay.
Grug has a very hard head.
Bruh.
Bruh.
2d6 plus 4. That's really good damage,
The
actually.
rat is lightly stunned and kind of stumbles back a bit.
Okay. I'll draw my bow and quick scope that little rat. Just to get out of the way for now.
Okay.
So do I manage to push back the rat?
Ugh! Ugh!
It's quite big.
What a horrible roll.
Your arrow skitters off the slabs near the rat.
Oh, so I fired it too quickly trying to no scope.
It's quite a small target.
Yeah.
It's moved to try and intercept Han. Unsuccessfully.
The tiny rat makes interception.
The valiant last stand.
Kulak.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to kill that.
Cool.
12.
You hit it.
3.
It dies.
Yay. Now that was now I didn't move, so I still have a standard action, don't I? Or not I mean move action, so I'm going to take its position to keep our archer defended.
Yay,
Okay.
pro gamer strat.
All of us have read The Art of War.
Yep.
The rat clumsily tries to take a bite at you, but it misses.
At who?
And however, this one attempts to bite your ankles and also fucks up. Fuck you,
Aha!
Lewis. That was 2 in a row. You're going over there now.
Oof.
It's only a 1 in 400 chance to roll snake eyes.
Hmm.
They both rolled nat ones.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
Grug.
Grug. Right, I'll try and smash him with my hammer.
Grug smash.
Grug smash.
Oh.
In its stunned state, you manage to strike it once more upon the head, and you manage to bludgeon it to at least unconsciousness. It's lying unmotionless on the floor.
Only would be very proud of me.
Oh yeah, the rat slayer.
Like the rifle in New Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Big or small? Big or small?
Just finish off the bigger one.
Okay. Pro gamer. Oh,
You hit.
and now. Oh, wait.
Gotcha in my sights.
We don't use threat ranges, do we? It's just a 20 you need.
Yeah,
Okay.
just damage.
Oof.
If it wasn't dead before, it definitely is now.
Oh hell yeah. Killing an unconscious rat. Oof.
What a hero. we are the heroic party.
Yes. Oh, we
And
stopped the
again, it-
Skaven invasion. So.
Beats crying ourselves to sleep in pouring rain next to a castle.
Next
We've been banned from.
you get banned from the server and you cry to yourself.
And the vampire bans you from his Minecraft server.
I do like that being a long time goal of the group, just fucking besieging the castle when we have our own empire. Okay.
You lop off most of its tail. It screes at you.
I love how 1 damage is still very effective against tiny rat.
Your head's next, rat.
Oof. We could keep this one as a pet, but...
I don't think it's
Tailless
a
rat.
very satisfied rat at this point.
It hits you, Kurt Rat,
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh,
and does 2 damage.
oh! I have an AC of 16.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it did 2 damage. Alright.
Yep.
I don't think I've gotten hurt before.
I've got a
Ow.
gamer over here.
Yep.
Get a savage nibbling.
Yeah, my leg. That doesn't feel good.
This rat is medium-sized, isn't it?
Yep.
Would I still be able to do that one thing?
Which is that one thing?
The image.
I mean, you can have a go, but it might require more dex than
See.
is convenient.
Is it's still its turn or?
Is your go, yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I'll just unceremoniously just give it a clubbing,
Cool.
and yeah.
Okay. Poor Ratto.
It's dead. Definitely.
Bruh.
Oh yeah.
Mission is more like non-chunky pieces.
As its life force draws away, Kotarak, you heal 2 points.
Well,
Oh, hell yeah.
wait, does he?
Teamwork. Yeah, it's an ability.
Oh, that's good, cool. Because I was going to do the Left 4 Dead thing and be like, hold on, let me heal you, make a healing check. But no, I don't need to do that. Hell yeah.
Grug, it's always good to have you around.
I've always been of a clerical mind.
Well, to the next door.
Teamwork makes the dream work, no, I'm saying.
Let's
That was the
get
thing
Red
Snoop
Bulls.
Dogg said in Battlefield like 1's like launch party or whatever, E3. It was so
Oh,
cringe.
bro.
I feel bad. Those rats were basically just locked in that room for all eternity, so we freed them from their burden.
Yeah.
It was out of compassion.
Also grudge
Yes, grudge.
against the rat.
Shall hold on to it. So many rats.
Huh, you could have just collected that from the sarcophagus or coffin thing.
They could well just use this initiative.
Are we? I don't know. Well, I
Or
will
will we?
also go and grab a drink, actually.
Understandable. Well, while we're waiting for Korak to return. Enjoy this May from PTSD Guts on Twitter.
Wait, what?
In the player chat.
Let's see. Bruh. Nice.
So
Ha!
we play the waiting game.
What the fuck is this meme Skogs put? Cutting up the children.
Not just the women, but the children too.
The fucking grin on his face. It's your turn apparently. Sorry, we're waiting for someone.
Short back to get back.
Good.
I'm gonna roll my initiatives, I guess.
The rat lead initiative.
So I'm guessing you're gonna attack them. You know, you've done in the past.
Well, nah, we're gonna make peace with these beautiful
Yes.
ratoid creatures.
These beautiful, enlightened creatures.
Yes.
We don't wish to disrupt the ecosystem of the super.
Ecosystems. I hope the surface people give us good rewards for killing all these, stopping an invasion of Skaven. Let's see. At the very least, we get gamer XP.
If you think about it, XP is the real gamer fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we're going to continue to wait for Kira.
I guess. Things said
actor
by
for-
Oni. Probably should
So
say.
the actor for young Anakin is arrested in South Carolina for in a 100-mile-an-hour police chase.
What?
Hello.
Oh.
The accompanying picture of now this is pod racing.
You should show me whatever you were just saying.
It's just PTSD guts and Twitter. But you're back, so if you want to roll initiative.
Alright. Click. There it is.
Oof.
Oh yeah, my initiative.
I'm a bit slow on the draw this time.
Are we on? Oh yeah, we're on different initiatives now. Oof, right. Da, 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 da.
And we sort it. Okay.
The fucking Three Stooges. Oof.
No. Oh,
Well,
Cool.
is this still all we can see after opening the doors?
well, you haven't opened the doors yet.
Oh.
You're welcome to open the doors, but
Can I just, like, walk through the door? Anyway, am I capable of walking all the way to here without provoking an attack of opportunity?
try move silently.
I'm not sure, like, I just don't know how the system works, like, since I'm staying within his, range.
I say try move silently to see if it notices.
Well, if it does notice me, would that mean I provoke one?
Yes.
No, then
You
I'm
move
not
for
gonna
a
do
threatened
it.
square. Also to notice it's not actually on a square.
Okay. So it's not a matter of stepping out of his range, it's... Okay, alright. Then I guess I'll just go to where I went and take a swing. Yeah,
Cool.
11.
You do not hit the big rat successfully.
Thus ends my turn.
He was never heard of again.
Oof. Ooh.
Attempts to claw you. Unsuccessful. The smaller rat in the room starts skittering in your direction. Mr. Man.
I don't think I can draw bead on it from this angle because of the door. So I'll be a Chad gamer and open that door and then quick scope it.
Kick it in.
Yeah, actually, can I kick in the door, or would that be
Yeah.
a bit difficult?
You can attempt to kick the door open.
I'll slam the door open with my foot and then quick scope it.
A real big
I guess
longbow energy.
fortitude test might be the easiest one.
A fortitude
Just,
test.
Quick yeet.
Okay. Oh no, I'm too weak.
Draw.
The door kind of rattles a bit but doesn't do anything.
Can I just open it normally?
Rattles.
It seems to be stuck.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
I guess that's my turn then, because I can't even move.
So sad.
Grug.
Shall move in and attempt to smash the rat. In a violent way, not a... Yeah. You know what I mean.
Oh god, you want to be violent about it too. Corn cares not from where the blood flows!
Oh,
I'm the leader of the pack now.
Look at me, I'm the leader now.
oh
Oof.
shit.
You are presumably striking the big rat.
I attempt to strike the big rat.
The big rat seems unfazed by your swing.
Oof.
Oof.
When you try to wield a two-handed weapon in a corridor, that is very tough. You just strike the wall
Ping.
or the door.
I think they got rid of that after Dark Souls 1. Or maybe they kept it and they, like nerfed it a
Oh, they
lot.
kept it. It's just not as extreme in some of the other games.
Yep.
Such as 3, I believe. 2 was still pretty bad. Anyway, that's it for my turn.
Yeah, you.
So
Then
I
I
do
will
activate
attack-
Martial Spirit.
Then
Yeah,
I will
so attack.
attack the medium rats next to me
Oh, okay.
for, I'm
Medium
assuming
rare
this.
rat. This is so sad. It's a shame
Yeah,
there's no.
that's a miss.
It's a shame there's no fate points in Roll20 systems. I know there's like
there is-
hero points or some weird shit, but
Yeah, I know that in 5e there's a bootleg version of Fate Point, but it's a feat. A really powerful one at that.
I was gonna say, I didn't know about that.
Okay, correct. You take 8 damage from a bite attack.
wait, how much damage?
8.
Oh well,
So it
someone
just
needs to
locks
use.
Okay,
its jaws
Just to
around
be
your leg.
clear, it got at least a 16, right?
Yes.
And my maximum HP is 7. So
Oh,
did I die?
Nah, you're just on -1. You'll be okay for it.
Don't worry, Cora.
You're not having a good day, but you shouldn't die.
Not having a good day. I went from perfect condition to dying.
because the big rat
You're
took the
fighting a
big
10-foot
chunk.
long rat.
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like a bit of an under-exaggeration to say not having a good day.
Don't worry, Uncle Grug shall help you out.
Let's see.
Is
Little robot rats. Oh, no.
small rats seem of not doing anything right now, as there's not really an opening.
Right. Can I draw a bead if I stand there, or not really?
It would be somewhat interrupted due to, shooting past 2 allies.
Could I possibly try and kick the stuck door down again with fortitude?
Oh, you can have another go.
Although wouldn't precise shots help with shooting past allies?
They do a bit, but it's still
It'd still be difficult, I guess.
it's still the sheer difficulty of,
Yeah,
Shooting past 2 people and still hitting the
Yeah.
target beyond.
because it's just for melee, I think.
I will make a Chad kick. Oof! There we go, that's a bit better.
the door shifts a bit and you are able to open.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Is
Breach and clear.
Does that use up my action, though?
You can follow it up with an attack.
I will quick
treat it
scope the
as a-
big rat.
Very violent 5-foot step.
Oof. Okay, I'll,
Step.
yep. I will
So I
quick
believe
scope
you can
rat.
kick as a move action.
Shoo. I don't think that hits, though.
A 14 does hit in
Oh.
this.
Oh yeah, because it's technically sort of flanked, kind of.
Technically sort of flank.
It's
The best kind of flank.
kind of flanked. All right, damage. +2. Oof. This is too sad.
Well, you do 3 damage.
Oh hell yeah. Epic. That's my go, sorry.
Cool. I'm zoning out a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure you can. Well, as coat rack is sort of down, the rats are going to sort of awkwardly not do much because they can't.
Oh shit.
Grug.
Grug shall try and help out his cousin by performing an epic crusader strike in an attempt to transfer some life force or something. So, let's see if I can hit this rat and steal his will to live and or ability.
Looks pretty good.
You hit the rat, and it is badly wounded.
Oh hell yeah! Right. Let's see how much I can heal correct for. Nice.
So does that put me to 5 or 6 health?
I think 5 as you were on -1.
Yeah, I don't know how. I wasn't sure
Cover.
if the negative health was a precise thing in the system.
Because I know some systems, I think you have to go from -1 to 0, and then from 0 onwards.
Okay, so I'm at 5 or 6.
You're at 5.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, no, some systems, it's any amount of healing to get you from -1 will only get you to 0.
Huh. Yeah, 5 doesn't even have negative health.
Wait, so you just die in 5e?
No.
Still get
It's
death
just-
saving throws and
If you're out of health, there's no magical force of negative health.
Ah, I see.
stuff. Basically, it's, what's the word?
And yeah, like you mentioned, there's death saving throws and stuff.
Right. Anyways, that's it for my turn.
I guess if it actually is my turn again, then. Okay, so once again, I'm confused with the system. 5-foot step doesn't prevent an attack of opportunity, or it does?
It can, it's variable.
Okay, so if I were just 5-foot step there, would I get an attack of opportunity on me?
No, not on this occasion.
Okay, then I'll do that and attack the small rat. And I'll miss.
This is so sad.
Can we get 1 hit point?
Yeah, you don't hit.
This is
I
sad.
am staggering from just coming back from the edge of death. feeling better, but not much more effective.
It's something.
Yeah.
Is a big rat.
Oof.
Big rat
Chungus.
tries to chomp Han and does not quite. Small rat, however, takes a bite at Kurtrag, unsuccessful. Mr. Man!
I will quick scope big rat. Doodly doo doo.
I've just realised it's like Vermintide.
Yeah, it kind of is a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same rule as last time.
What are the odds?
Oh,
1 in 20.
So I believe you hit last time.
yeah.
40.
All right. Oh, that's better. How is big rat?
It is somewhat expired due to the arrow currently sticking through its head.
Oof. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Go, Greg.
Grug. Right, I'll attempt to smash this rat.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's out of compassion.
Understandable.
Do I count as flanking it?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah. I invoke the Art of War.
This is the
Okay. Almost a 20.
The rat's gone now. There's just some chunks left over.
unacceptable.
They'll move forward a bit
There's still chunks. There's too much.
to
rat.
hold the line.
It is the Koraxu.
Can I 5-foot step there?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Combat
swing
shuffling about.
15. That
hit.
hits right. 2.
The rat
Rats
is
have
not a
2
rat
hit
of
points.
any consciousness anymore.
But is it alive?
No.
Not anymore.
Good.
Mr. Man.
I will gingerly step over big rat and draw my sword and skewer this one.
Cool.
I keep going to roll a 1d100. Oof.
Ooh.
Right, I'm on strength, base tab bonus. Yeah, should be it. Oof.
Yeah, you don't hit it.
Yeah,
Oh,
epic swing that misses. Okay.
damn.
Paul Farnes has died. Very off topic, I know. Sorry.
I don't know who you said. Paul. Farmer?
Last Battle of Britain fighter pilot.
Ah,
Started at
damn.
101.
Oh, shit.
That's a shame.
Man's
Good
old.
age though, Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, living to be 101 after being a fighter pilot.
That's pretty cool.
he was the last man standing.
Like Simon Mann was like 95 or something ridiculous as well. Not Simon Mann, fucking.
Wait, what?
Simo
right.
Simo
He's
Hayek. Yeah, Simon Mann's
Oh,
not
yeah.
dead yet.
I mean, he just went back to being a farmer, didn't he?
What?
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, he got given a
yeah.
farm by the government, like, yo, retirement, early retirement, because you're such a lad.
Being
Wasn't
such
he
an
also like
absolute chad.
easily disfigured and only
Yeah,
woke up
he-
just
his
after
jaw
the Winter
got-
War ended?
His jaw got hit by an anti-tank rifle.
Was it an anti-tank or I knew it was some weird form of
It was
weapon.
either an anti-tank rifle or like an explosive round.
explosive. That I
I
think
think there's
that's
an explosive round.
Yeah.
the word.
In any
incendiary keeps
case,
coming to mind.
very nasty.
Yeah, it's one of those things of it's probably that if it had been like half an inch or an inch to one side or to the other
Well,
side,
especially up.
they just remove the head.
Yep.
Not the kind of thing you want to get. Well, yeah, anyway.
Being shot in general is considered pretty bad.
Yeah,
No, that's your only, of course.
but even by the standards of getting shot.
Anyway, it is Grug's go.
Grug shall Hit.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
If only we had acid, we
Yeah,
could enrich them.
we need to. We have a lot of plans we need to do after we get money.
Yes.
Kill elves, get money.
Yeah, that's how
So is this the
mafia
rat
works.
in front of you?
Yeah.
It was.
I've just thought, could we join the mafia? At least that thing we could
Oh,
do in
shit.
a fancy setting.
Take a 5-foot
I
step
mean, you can
forward.
try and find out.
Hmm. Rack of coats.
Ah, it is my turn now. Sorry, I thought it said it wasn't my turn. Okay. Well, since I can just, move normally without any, since I'm not in the range of anything, I go to the.
Oh shit, it's a hammer and anvil.
Oh,
It's
epic
15 out of all.
strategy.
I'll go for this one.
Yeah.
Do I get some kind of bonus?
Yeah, I'll apply it on mine.
Okay. 11.
You hit.
6.
Bruh.
It dies.
Rat slayer.
Yeah, that rat must have been a monster, like maybe nearly a foot long with like the tail.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, it's 2 half-feet long.
There's now 6 inches each.
Should have used an axe.
Yeah, the flat of your axe.
The
A
blunt
Dane
end.
axe. Yeah, kill it with a blunt end.
Bruh.
It's the way of the samurai.
Blunt
man.
weapons. Smoke a fat blunt with the boys. Alright, I'll hit this golden ratoid.
Understandable. Yeah, you have a short rat on a stick.
Oh hell yeah, I hold it aloft for all to see. And then throw it off
To
the wall.
intimidate the dead rats.
Yeah.
Flawless victory.
Fear me, ratoids! We're coming for the whole Skaven Empire.
The
Right, I'm
entire Under Empire will be torn down.
Alright, now we've got about half an hour left, and I reckon, based on progress, that that's not going to be enough. So what I think I'll say is probably call it there for now, and we will resume this next week.
Yeet.
Well, it may
Episode
possibly
2,
be on
part 3.
Thursday instead of Wednesday. It will depend.
Alright.
Okay.
Find out when I, stream, I guess. It's not Wednesday, it'll probably be fit.
Yay.
Stay my dude.
Any last words you would like to mention before I ask you to end it all?
You'll never take me alive. You said last words.
I am the non-slayer.
The only good ratoids are dead ratoids.
Fear me,
Okay.
rat.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Have fun, people.